People in different parts of the UK will start to be given their first dose of a coronavirus vaccine. Those over 80, care home staff and frontline NHS workers will be prioritised as the rollout of the first immunisation programme begins in hospitals. Military personnel and planners are on hand to help when the programme is expanded. Our health editor Hugh Pym reports on what the NHS says is the biggest vaccination programme in its history.
Tomorrow they'll be part of history, among the very first to get the coronavirus jabs. Harry and Ranjan are in their 80s, so are in the top priority groups, and they'll go in together to be vaccinated at Newcastle's Royal Infirmary.
I'm really excited about it. I feel, that it's good, that I've got the opportunity of doing it. And so I'm not nervous or anything like that. I'm looking forward to it.
The hopes of a nation are on your shoulders.
The head of NHS England visited the Royal Free Hospital in London to see their preparations for the start of vaccinations.
We're going to have to continue to be very careful, but if we do that, I think there's every chance that we will look back on tomorrow as marking a decisive turning point in the battle against coronavirus.
Relax your arm, I'm going to roll your sleeve right up.
Here they're demonstrating how it'll be done as they draw up plans to vaccinate 80 patients over the age of 80 tomorrow. And as the week goes on, care home workers and some NHS staff. And of course, the vaccine needs to be stored at ultra-low temperatures in special fridge units.
The pace of it over the last 3 days or so has been particularly challenging. And there's so many bits to get ready, particularly because this vaccine, it's not like any other vaccine, and the handling of it. So we've had to make sure that we've got the right people to be able to support it.
Everything ready for tomorrow? Yes, we're all there.
Staff say they are ready for what's being billed as the biggest vaccination programme in the history of the NHS. It will undoubtedly be a hugely significant moment when hospitals like this one start delivering the vaccine tomorrow. But then comes the challenge for the NHS of getting it out into local communities. GPs in England have been told they can start vaccinating from next week. Plans for getting the vaccine to care home residents are being worked out. Officials in Northern Ireland and England said today it will start before Christmas. Scotland's First Minister, meanwhile, was being briefed on preparations at Edinburgh's Western General Hospital.
This is day one of perhaps the final stage of this pandemic for Scotland, and I think it's a moment for us to feel more optimistic than we have in the past 9 months.
And as the vaccine arrived at this centre in North Wales, health chiefs around the UK were saying, although there was cause for optimism, the rules on social distancing were no less important. Hugh Pym, BBC News.